Hi book besties, y'all. I need to keep my hands like moisturized because in this weather they get dry so quickly. We have new subscribers. Hey, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. Welcome. Let's get to know me. Okay, most of y'all know I took a break from YouTube. Yeah, I took a break. I was exhausted and I was just trying to figure out myself. Life was becoming too overwhelming. While I was away, I was reading a lot. So I thought, why not share a video about things that I love about romance books? Because let's be honest, I'm always recommending, I'm always reviewing, I'm always doing something with romance books, but I never let you guys know what exactly it is that I love about romance books. Let me know, what do you like in romance books? Like what do you enjoy in your romance books? Are they the same things that I like, or are there some things that I like that you absolutely dislike? Let me know in the comments below. So today I'm going to be talking about the things that make me swoon, those like messy characters, and of course juicy drama. So get your drinks ready, perk up those ears, and let's start discussing what it is that I enjoy about romance books that keeps my TBR list chaotic, that keep me adding book after book after book after book to my TBR. First, it's the shenanigans in a romance book. It is the messiness in a romance book. It is the juicy drama in a romance book that keeps me coming back for more. Come on, let's give it up for those messy characters. Let's give it up for those chaotic shenanigans that we keep reading and keep wanting more. Because why? It keeps us entertained. It grabs our attention. It draws us in to the characters. Who wants perfect characters? Put up your hand if you want a perfect, flawless, boring character. Let's be real. We're not gonna want to read that book. And that is the case for me. The more messy a book is, the more juicier the story tends to be. I love where there are situations where the character, she knows she shouldn't do it. He knows and he's fully aware that he shouldn't do it, but he can't help himself but to do it, knowing that it is going to cause problems. I'll be putting up on the screen some books where I enjoyed the messiness, where I enjoyed the shenanigans, where I was just here for it in the moment. In the moment. Did I ever question myself as to Giselle, but why? Why are you reading this? A lot. There are many times when I do that, but I just can't help myself, you know. I honestly, I can't help myself. That deserves a drink. Y'all thought I was going to get alcohol, but no, I don't drink alcohol. Let's take a sip of some tea. Number 2. You know this is coming. You're new. All of you knew that this was coming. An unhinged, morally grey, an anti-hero MMC. Are you surprised? Are you surprised? You shouldn't be. You should not be. Based on the books that you see me recommend on this page, okay, most of them are anti-heroes. Most of them are morally grey. Do they have me questioning my morals and values? Yes. Do I contemplate Giselle? As a Christian, should you be reading this? And I have yet to answer that question. But in the back of my mind, I always think it's fictional. It's not real. It's not real. It is not real. I like to read mafia romance. I like to read MC romance. Like, I know these things happen in real, but I'm reading it in a fictional book. Okay? When he's like, you touch and see. You touch her and see what's going to happen. I like that. I enjoy it. I enjoy it. When they have to make choices to save the FMC, sometimes I melt. I melt. I melt. When he's willing to sacrifice himself to save her, like, if it is one thing that I need to know about the MMC, like if he's morally gray, if he's unhinged, if he's an anti-hero, if he's a villain, I need to know their backstory. I need to know why they are the way that they are. There's just something about that. I just can't take, oh, I'm bad. I'm bad. I can't. I can't just take that as face value. I believe that things happen that may cause a character to be the way that they are. They may experience some type of trauma in childhood. Something. I need a backstory. Okay? I need some type of emotional depth when it comes to an anti-hero or a villain or a morally gray character. Like, I need that. I cannot accept any certain level of crazy without a backstory. Give me an unhinged, morally gray, anti-hero / villain any day, and I'll read it. I'll read it. I'll read it in a fantasy. I'll read it in a mafia. I will read it even in a sports romance. I will read it in an MC, a billionaire romance. Yes. Enemies to lovers. Yes. Any type of love-hate relationship. Yes. I'll read it. I'll read it. I'll read it. Number 3. Listen. When I see certain romance tropes advertised with a book, that is the fastest you'll get me to download a book. The fastest you will get me to read a book. So if you want to recommend a book to me, let me know what tropes are in that book. You will see how fast I will read that book. Listen. Enemies to lover. Download. Second chance. Download. Okay? Forced proximity. Arranged marriage. Small tongue. Grumpy sunshine. He falls first. Fake dating. See all those tropes? Man, if I see that it's advertised with the trope emotional scars, quick, because I know at the end of that book there's going to be healing, and I am here for it. Okay? Yes. Number 5, I think. This is number 5, right? This is number 5. I hope it is. Let's talk about groveling. Do you like groveling in your books? Do you love groveling in your books? Because I absolutely do. I do. I love a book with groveling. When the MMC, right? When he is begging begging. Like some of y'all don't like the begging, but I enjoy when he's begging. Like I want him down on his knees doing the utmost to get her back. Listen, y'all, I'm all for second chances, right? Don't get me wrong. Listen, it have sometimes they break that FMC. They break that FMC so much. She needs counseling to be able to piece her life back together. Sometimes they do the most, and the FMC is left in shambles. And then they realize, like, oh, I was wrong. I should not have treated you that way at all. No, no, it's not. No, no, no. You can't just come back and then that's it. He must grovel. He must grovel. And a good section of the book must be allocated to groveling. If he has to move across the country to be near her, right? If he has to find a job, right, in the same organization or the same company that she works in, then he must do it. He must do everything possible to win her back. So as much as he's begging, he has to do the utmost to win her back. Otherwise, I'm not taking it. I'm not taking it. So that I love in a romance book, but I haven't found many. I have not found many. This one again, it should not be a surprise for anyone. It shouldn't. It shouldn't. Why? Why, you ask? Well, I love books that are duets and part of a series. I love the continuation of a story. Like, yes, you have a standalone, but I love when one, you see the characters in different books, so it might be an interconnected series and you get glimpse of how their relationship is progressing. I love that. But then if the series is a span of 10 books, okay, or 8 books, and we see how the character has grown and the different things they went through to get their relationship to where it is, if they have children along the way, and we just see those things, I absolutely adore a series and a duet. I love it. Whether it's just the main characters reappearing in the following books because there's a continuation to their story, or whether they are like just like secondary characters showing up in another main character book, but they're all interconnected. Like, I love that. I love that. And it also gives the opportunity for character development, because some characters need to grow up. They all can't grow up in a standalone. They all can't change so fast. Sometimes some people need more time to grow up and change. So that is something I like in a book. This is just for example, because I read this a lot. Like the FMC. She's all timid in the beginning. She's running scared. She's all helpless and stuff like that. And then she discovers, oh, I have powers. I am stronger than I thought that I was. And now she ends up being like this badass, FMC. She can kick butt now. Like, you see where she grows. We see the character development. I love that. It's a plot twist. What number are we on again? I can't remember. But a plot twist. Or even when a story has subplots. I love it. I feel like the story is never ending. Like, there's so much happening, but it all keeps you so focused. It holds my attention because I want to know what is happening. What is going to happen? Will they be able to to solve the issue. So I love when there are multi-layered plots in a story and subplots in a story, but this usually happens with series. A plot twist, twist. I love that. I love that. Because when you think things were going to go one way, the author went bing, right? You thought, hey, everything going left. And she just bring everything right. Or he brings everything right. And you're like, I didn't see that coming. I love that feeling. I love that feeling when you had no clue, none whatsoever, that you're going to get that jaw-dropping twist. And, okay, this is my final thing that I love in a romance book. And I know some people don't like it, but I love it. I love a slow burn. But it must be a slow burn done right. You just can't have where the characters are just, they start off smooth and then bam, intimacy. No. With a slow burn, you need to have intimacy, like increasing, slowly increasing, okay, until maybe we get to 70%, 75%. Okay, I recently read one and we didn't get anything until like 90% of the book. 90. That was when sparks flew and things went crazy, and I loved it because the author was able to write the story in such a way where things slowly picked up. And I feel like it allows the characters to get to know one another. If y'all know me, I do not like an insta romance. That is not my jam. We don't mix well. Jessel, okay, and insta love, we don't mix. We don't mesh, okay. But a slow burn done to perfection. Can I get a dance up in here? Can I get a shout up in here? Can I get a high five?
Come on!
I love when you just feel for the characters and you feel the tension increasing to the point things are going to explode like a volcano. It's just going to erupt. When an author is able to do that in a slow burn, you know it is a work of art. So those are just some of the things that I enjoy in romance books. Things that I enjoy reading about or I look forward to in romance books, whether it's about the story or the characters. Those are things that I gravitate to. Let me know, what do you like in romance books? Like what do you enjoy in your romance books? Are they the same things that I like, or are there some things that I like that you absolutely dislike? Let me know in the comments below. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you would like more bookish discussions, like this video, leave your comments in the comment section down below, and subscribe if you have not subscribed. Bye.